Previously on The Climb. A group of travelers set out on a journey, not aware of the trials they will face. We wait in anticipation to see who will endure to the end.
As the journey continues, we see the travelers picking up the pace and making strides. Unfortunately, early on in the journey, seeds of doubt and despair are sown by those among the group, and some are taking their eyes off the course. Some travelers give way to the distractions and pretty sights around them. The Bible in 1 Peter 5:8 reminds us to be always sober and vigilant, for the adversary, the devil, walketh around as a roaring lion, seeking to devour. Luckily, the encouragement of another traveler seemed to help the wayward find their way again. As the group progresses, each traveler has his burden to bear, some not detectable by human eyes. Which voice would the traveler yield to? Would he stay the course or be burdened down by the distractions? As with any journey, there may be some travelers who endure actual physical burdens. Though troubled and facing discomfort, a diligent traveler must persist in spite of the limitations. The path gradually ascended as the climb continued. It is very important for the individual traveler to make a steadfast and personal decision to persist the course. There are some who appear to have good intentions, but in reality, their motives are deceptive and untrustworthy. Truly, all that glitters is not gold.
Tall girl. Listen. I know they're saying all kind of things from there, but you see this place, there's really not for me. This is no, seriously. You would damage your foot, look how rough that place.
With each step, the road grew narrower and the path grew steeper. The traveler must lay off every besetting burden along the way in order to be victorious. The question is he willing to do it? Could it be that he was just eager to be a part of the group but not willing to endure the hardships or have a steadfast mind that will propel him to the end?
Nah, boy, I feel this journey is not for me no more. No?
Yeah, boy, there's the thing. See everybody going, that not making no sense.
Yeah, and I hungry. Them study my belly, man. This journey too
And all this hard work is for nothing. Them is hypocrites. Because after them going and eat a sort of KFC and thing, that not making no sense.
Let me
Let
go.
me press.
You see this? Just now, we only make it halfway. I can't make it. Best we really go back. I agree with this one. I agree with this one.
Get it a plenty doubles and pullory and all kind of thing.
Yeah, and I hungry. There you go. Let me go. You gotta go down.
Some travelers persistently allowed distractions to take their eyes from the course and entertained voices of doubt and discouragement. This allowed their gaze to be taken off the real prize. This traveler allowed the excitement of the present world to blur the senses, and she was content to give up and go back to the path of ease where no sacrifice was needed.
We're real wasting time.
No, like it's not cold here. Hold on now.
Yeah.
I'll wait with you.
Yeah, because I mean, look at my hair already.
So she left. Oh,
Seriously?
Yes,
We
she
ain't send
left.
me that message?
Yes, hold on. Yes, she left. I just got this message here. I don't know where she went.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
That's the person, right?
Yes. She said she ain't coming back and all these things.
I think she gone with somebody. I think I was saying her by the side.
I
I
told you.
think I was saying her by the side. You
Well, I
see?
tell you this long time about this girl. Oh Lord. What? It's all up there? No, good. Oh, coach. What's going on? Look how far. No. Come. With what? My legs hurting me. I have so much things to do.
Don't go down. It makes sense to go back down there.
Margaret, I'm coming.
Hey, if only you know it happened at Trailer Force there. Real plenty starch mango. Mangoes, and it's not just starch alone, you know, it have mango for all you like.
What mango
It have starch, it have Julie mango, it have buxom spice. Let me tell you, let me go across there, you will get some nice. Listen, it have melon.
Other travelers who were not accustomed to hardships bemoaned the length and intensity of the climb. At that time, discouragement and uncertainty stepped in, and the weary traveler was encouraged by the obvious detractor to deter to an alternative route where many delicacies were promised. But this only led to her demise. Let's rewind. I'm sure you missed it. Did you see that? While that traveler was seeking the shortcut, the others grouped together and encouraged each other to keep their eyes on the mark. Just inspiring.
The very trials that task our faith most severely and make it seem that God has forsaken us are to lead us closer to Christ, that we may lay all our burdens at His feet and experience the peace which He will give us in exchange. God has always tried His people in the furnace of affliction. It is in the heat of the furnace that the dross is separated from the true goal of the Christian character. In His providence, He brings them into positions that test their character and reveal defects and weaknesses that have been hidden from their own knowledge. He shows them their own weakness and teaches them to lean upon Him, for He is their only help and safeguard. Thus, His object is attained.